Rain pattered against the window, casting a hypnotic rhythm in the dimly lit room. Dr. Elara Quinn sat hunched over her terminal, the blue glow illuminating her furrowed brow. She didn't hear the soft hum of the door sliding open behind her. "Elara, you need to see this." Dr. Jonas Rivera's voice cut through the ambient noise. His tone was urgent, laced with a tremor that sent a shiver down Elara's spine. She turned, catching the flicker of fear in his eyes. "What is it, Jonas?" she asked, rising to her feet, her chair scraping the floor. Jonas handed her a tablet, the screen displaying a series of graphs and data points. "It's the neural augmentation project. There's been an anomaly." Elara's eyes scanned the data, her heart rate quickening. The neural implants designed to enhance human cognitive abilities had shown unexpected activity, spikes of electrical surges, inexplicable by their initial design. "This can't be right," she muttered, her fingers dancing across the tablet, pulling up more data. "The implants should regulate these surges, not amplify them." Jonas nodded, a bead of sweat trickling down his temple. "We need to run diagnostics on the subjects, now!" In the sterile confines of the observation chamber, Subject 42 lay strapped to a gurney, electrodes attached to his temples. His eyes were closed, but his body trembled with involuntary spasms. Elara watched through the glass, her mind racing. "We've administered a sedative, but it's not having the desired effect," Dr. Rivera reported, his voice a strained whisper. Subject 42's eyelids fluttered open, revealing irises that shimmered with an unnatural light. He began to speak, his voice a rasp like metal scraping against metal. "They are here, in my mind. They want control." Elara's breath hitched. "Who are they?" Subject 42 convulsed, his back arching off the gurney. "The architects! The ones who built the implants! They're not human!" Elara sat in her office, the weight of the revelation pressing down on her. The architects, a shadowy organization rumored to have developed advanced technologies beyond current human capabilities. They had always been an enigma, a whisper in the corridors of scientific institutions. The neural implants, it seemed, were part of a larger plan. Her thoughts were interrupted by a sudden blackout. The room plunged into darkness, only to be pierced by the emergency red lights. An alarm blared, and Elara's terminal flickered back to life, displaying a message. "System override, security protocols activated." Jonas burst into the room, panting. "The subjects are breaking free. The implants, it's like they're being controlled remotely." They navigated the darkened halls, the red emergency lights casting eerie shadows. The sound of distant screams echoed, mingling with the mechanical drone of the facility's systems going haywire. They reached the containment area to find chaos, subjects thrashing against restraints, some already free and attacking the staff. "Elara, look out!" Jonas shouted, pulling her back as a figure lunged at her. It was Subject 42, his eyes now a solid, glowing white. His strength was inhuman, his movements jerky and unnatural. "They're using us as vessels," he growled, his voice layered with multiple tones. Elara's mind raced. "Jonas, we need to shut down the central server. It might sever the connection." They sprinted towards the server room, dodging other possessed subjects. The facility, once a beacon of scientific progress, was now a battlefield. Elara's heart pounded in her ears as they reached the server room door. Inside, the server racks hummed ominously. Elara approached the main console, her fingers trembling as she entered the shutdown command. The screen flashed a warning. "Critical system shutdown imminent. Confirm, yes or no." She hesitated, then pressed yes. The building shuddered as the servers powered down. The screams and chaos outside ceased, replaced by an eerie silence. Elara and Jonas exchanged a hopeful glance, but it was short-lived. A voice crackled over the intercom, calm and calculated. "You cannot stop the evolution! We are beyond your comprehension!" The lights flickered back on, revealing a holographic figure in the center of the room. It was faceless, a digital avatar of the architects. Elara stepped forward, defiance in her eyes. "We will find a way to stop you." The hologram tilted its head, almost in amusement. "This is only the beginning." The figure vanished, leaving Elara and Jonas in a cold, empty room. They were alone, but they knew the fight was far from over. The architects had made their move, and humanity's survival hung in the balance. As Elara stared at the darkened screens, a chill ran down her spine. The nightmare was just beginning.